Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Advent Member Talks, our weekly programming featuring a different Advent member on the topic of their choosing. My name is Sam. My pronouns are they, them, and I'm the Director of Member Experience here at Advent Co-working. Advent Co-working is a creative co-working community, podcast studio, event space, yoga studio, art gallery, many things, but most importantly, we're a community and we love getting to put on this event to showcase all of our amazing members and the talents and skills they have. And I'm so excited today to be joined by Dianya, who's going to be talking to us about tapping, into your greatness and remaining hopeful,
Yes.
especially during this challenging time. So I'm going to hand it over to her. And if you have any questions, y'all, please go ahead, put those in the comments and we'll do a short Q&A at the end.
Hi, thank you so much for that warm welcome, Miss Sam. So good to see you as always. Again, I am Dianya Divine. I am currently the current title holder for Miss North Carolina United World. So I'm excited to be here with my fellow members. I can tell you, when I found you guys, the world changed for me. I moved here from Florida, I would say in the mix of a pandemic last year in February, and that's when everything shut down. So I didn't have any opportunities to meet anyone, any fellow creatives like myself. So when I found you and did my tour, I was sold. You didn't even have to tell me what was inside. I just knew I wanted to be a part. So again, hi, fellow members. I'm so excited to be here. I wanted to talk to you guys about tapping into your greatness and remaining hopeful during this time. I know we've all experienced so much trauma just in the past year alone with all the changes going on. And it's kind of been a little hard for me, I know I'm normally a super creator. It's what I usually call myself because I'm always churning, I'm always thinking of ideas. But during this time, I was actually silent. I was forced to sit down like majority of us. And it was really a troublesome time at first. And then I stopped to think that, okay, there's something we should be learning from this, right? We know that a lot of people are losing their lives behind this, their livelihood. We know the bad things that are going on surrounding us right now, but we also have to think on the good things, right? So we've had an opportunity to spend more time with our family. We've had an opportunity to really dive deep into ourselves. Like, what am I here for? What do I like to do? Because now we've been getting all this free time. We've had to actually think about it. We've had to actually sit with ourselves, sit with our emotions, sit with our feelings. And, for me at first, it was like, okay, I'm a busy person. I'm always going. I've never really had the time to kind of sit in silence. So during this time, I actually took that opportunity to sit in silence and reevaluate not only my life, but, how I was feeling. Actually take some time to feel as a human. I think we forget that we have feelings, we have emotions. It's okay to tap into those. It's okay to feel them. So I did a lot of journaling, a lot of reading. I didn't really talk to a lot of friends and family because everyone is really back in Florida. And so this was really some time for me to dig deep into my passion. And that's where I came up with my platform of tapping into your greatness and submitted to be into the United World pageant. And now I'm Miss North Carolina representing. So that's exciting. But tapping into your greatness, it simply means figuring out who you are, right? Figuring out what you enjoy and what your purpose is. Once you figure that out, the world literally unfolds for you. It opens up. It's like new heights. It's like a whole new world. What's that song? A whole new world. I wish I could sing, right? It's literally that when you tap into yourself. And what I mean by tapping into yourself, I jot down, I'm looking at my notes here. So if I'm looking away from the screen, that's what I'm looking at. I wrote down a few different tips while I was journaling, that helped me. And the first thing is I had to realize that I came from something great, right? No matter what you believe in, the universe, the divine, frequency, whatever, call it God, whatever you want to call it, or her. There's something greater than us, right? That created something for us all to be here. And so I know that I came from that. Whatever that is, I came from something that was great. So that was the first thing, for the first realization that I experienced. And then after that, I realized that I have so many passions. I have so many things that I love to do that I don't have to put myself in a box, right? I don't just have to be a pageant queen, right? I love to garden. I get my hands dirty. I'm a nerd. I can sit and watch documentaries and sci-fi movies for hours. I can talk about aliens. I'm a multi-dimensional person, and that is okay. Right? It's okay to be all of which I am. I don't have to fit in anyone's box. And I enjoy that. That was a part of me that I wasn't really willing to accept before this time. The unorthodox me, right? The goofy me, the clumsy me. You would think that a pageant queen is always poised. No, I'm constantly dropping things, breaking things. Quite the opposite, right? But I've embraced who I am. I love me, right? And that's a part of being on your journey. Another tip I would say is dive deep into what you used to enjoy when you were younger, when you were a youngster, right? What are some of the childhood activities that you really enjoyed when you were younger? Do those things. For me, it was always competing in pageants. I'm 37 years old, still competing in pageants. Why? Because I enjoy it. I love it. It's something that brings out the life in me, right? So find what it is that you enjoy. Find what it is that lights you up, that makes you want to wake up in the morning and do that more often. For me, I start to garden a lot more. I found you guys, so I'm able to come in and do my practice and my rehearsal and prepare for my national competition. I can go right up the road and have a burger or a glass of wine once my rehearsal is over. So I have that free time, that self-care time, just with me and my thoughts. These are the small things, guys. These are the small things in life that can help enrich your day-to-day experience, because we are humans, but we're souls here having an experience. So let's try to enjoy your experience. Tap into you, figure it out, what it is that you like. Let's do more of it. And so that's one of my biggest tips. When I say tap into your greatness, I don't mean become this holier than thou human being that is shunning upon everyone else and, oh, I'm the queen sitting in my palace. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is tap into you, find out who you are, right? Embrace it, and then share whatever gifts you have with the world, because that's what we're here for. And once you figure that out, once you start doing that, I promise you, your whole mood would change. COVID what? COVID who? I'm in my garden back here. I'm hanging out in my hammock. I'm enjoying time with my son. I'm redecorating my kitchen. I didn't even know I had a talent for that. I can go into business decorating. I'm pretty good at it. That's when you discover your talents, your hidden gifts. So this is the time, guys. Tap into who you are during this time. Spend some quality time with you, with your family and nature. Hug a tree. One thing that me and my son love to do is we go on a nature trail right behind the house. And we pick up little different things, rocks and sticks and things of that nature. But I like for him to take his shoes off and we just lay in the grass. We enjoy nature. We feel the vibrations of Mother Earth. We show our gratitude for being here. And he's only 4 and he's able to realize the importance of that. So I just want us to take some time away from the hustle and bustle and the agony of so much hurt all around us, and just try to find some joy, try to find some happiness in the little bits of things that you can. Start with some plants. If you don't want to do a garden, start with one plant. But start with one painting, start with writing one song, singing one song, start with turning on some music and dancing. Just start with creating your zone of peace and joy and happiness for you, and hold on to it for as long as you can.
Yes, I love that, like, self-exploration and just like allowing yourself to do things. I also love gardening and redecorating and
Yes.
documentaries. So we're gonna hang out sometime. I don't know.
Of course. I told you you were my sister from another mother when we first met.
What kind of things are you growing?
Oh, well, right now. So the only issue I'm having is from seeds, right? They start to grow and then they kind of wither a little bit. So I've been doing transplants recently. So I have some kale that's growing in really, really beautifully, strawberries, and I actually had one to turn red, right? And I ate it. I didn't even allow the whole plant to finish. I had to taste that one, right? I have some bok choy. Also have some tomatoes that are doing pretty well back there. And that's just like my time. That's my safe time. I go out and water. My son grabs the can now, and he's let's go out and water. So it's definitely a refreshing time for me. And I would suggest finding anything that you can do to grab that piece.
Absolutely. I love that so much. We got DM'd a few questions, and if anyone else watching, if you want to send us a DM or put those in the comments, please do.
Please.
So how would you respond to someone who says they don't have time to do the things they enjoy?
Well, if you're back, like I said, hustle and bustle, we've all been there, but you actually have to be deliberate. You have to be intentional. And what does that mean, or what does that look like? So let me just give you an idea of what my day looks like. Okay. I wake up at about 5:45 and I get dressed, head to the gym. I'm at the gym by 6:15. Okay. I get my workout in. I'm heading home by 7:15. Why? My son has to be on the bus by 8. So normally his dad has gotten him up and gotten him dressed, but if not, I'm going to be a racing superwoman running through the front door, making sure he's ready, right? Getting him dressed, heading up to the bus stop. We got to be there by 8. I have to log on to work. I'm now a licensed insurance agent here in North Carolina. So I have to log on to work at 8:30, right? Okay. So from 8:30 to 5, I'm working. Okay. My son, his bus gets there at 5 p.m. Okay. So I have to log off at work, run down to the bus station, pick him up. Right. Okay. So from the rest of the time, from 5 to about 7 or 8, that's his time. That's his time to eat, to unwind, read a book, whatever it is that he wants to do. Try to have him in at bed by 8:30. Okay. By now, I'm exhausted. I don't want to do anything else but go to sleep. This is where you're intentional. I run a bath for myself, right? He's asleep now. I start to run my bath. But while I'm running my bath, I'm adding to it. So I find some flowers, some roses, sprinkle that in my bath. Bath salts, sprinkle that in my bath. Find some music that I want to listen to. Have that ready. Light my candles. Now I have a whole experience now. Mind you, I've had a whole day, but this is the time that I'm intentionally creating for me. Okay. So that's just a small thing. You don't have to run mountains or run trails just yet. Just find little things, little time to carve out just for you to create that peace. My baths, when my baby is asleep, that's my peace. And not only that, I have, lights that I put down in the water. I got floatable candles. I have the whole nine, a glass of wine, whatever it is that I need for me. I take that time for me. So you have to be intentional.
I love that so much.
Yes.
On one of our mastermind groups earlier today, they were talking about trying to wake up earlier at like 5 and 5:30, and I was just like, how? So I'm gonna have to connect y'all because y'all can just be morning people together.
It's a challenge. It's definitely not easy. And I tell you, every morning I want to say, let me just lay back down. Should I work out for an hour? Should I go back to sleep for an hour? I have that debate every single morning, Sam. So it's not easy, but
Yes.
it's the intention, it's the discipline.
Absolutely.
Yes.
A few more questions here. So you have family outside of the state and all that. How do you stay connected with your family in Florida? Do you have any advice for others who are distant from their families, especially during the pandemic?
Yes, definitely. Now, one thing that me and my family have done is we created a group chat. So all of the aunts, the grandmas, everybody is in this group chat, and it's hilarious. But my aunt has spearheaded that group chat, so she kind of keeps it going. That's the way that we stay in contact with each other. We also make sure we reach out on birthdays. That's kind of something that's special to us. So in that group chat, everyone always gets that birthday shout out. So just small things, maybe create a group chat, or if your family is tech savvy enough, a Zoom room, and you guys can log on. We've done that as well.
Muted myself. Nice. That sounds really nice. There was another one. Let's see. Do you find any merit in the phrase fake it till you make it? Now, I grew up with this. This is what my dad said all the time. What do you think about fake it till you make it?
You know, I've been on the fence about that, because my motto is to be real, be ready, and to be royal. So if you're faking it till you're making it, the only problem with that is it gives the false illusion that it's easy, that what you're doing is easy and that someone can do it just as easy as you. And when there's hard work that goes behind the scenes on everything that's created. So fake it till you make it. Yes, try to put on your best foot forward and make your best appearance, but also be real, be your authentic self. Because to me, that's what really helps people grow. They can see, oh, she went through that and she pushed through that. Oh, I can do it too. So to be real, to me, is a little bit better than to fake it.
Yeah. Well, I'll send this video to my dad later and tell him he
Okay,
parented me
ask him what he says
the whole time. For real, have you ever had well, I'm assuming we all have these moments in life where we want to improve, or we want to figure out what our greatness is, but just don't really know where to start. Do you have any recommendations on how do you get started even?
Right. Especially if you're on a spiritual journey along with that, right? It makes it even more complicated. Journaling. I would start there. Write out everything that makes you feel good, whatever it is. I like watching birds. I like playing in the sand. Write down everything that makes you feel good, and then maneuver through that list from there. Start actually doing those things. Now that you wrote them down, now start doing it. I like fishing. Carve out some time to go fishing. Once you start going fishing, now you notice that this is something you want to do every year. So you're now planning fishing trips. And what is that? Being intentional and creating your peace, little bit by little bit, day by day.
Absolutely. That's really great advice. Another question came in. So, as someone involved in pageants, how do you keep yourself from comparing yourself to others? Is that an issue that you have?
Oh, yes. Like I said, I'm human. I have humanisms, different, thought process, just like everyone else. For me, it's really just embracing who I am. I have a lot of different things about myself, especially competing. We have to do swimsuits and things of that nature. So you can understand how we are body checking each other, right? Behind stage. I just try not to go there. I embrace the feeling, like I talked about earlier. This is a feeling that she has a nice body. Oh, okay. I don't have to be intimidated by it, right? I don't have to be envious of it. I acknowledge that she's beautiful. I acknowledge that I'm beautiful, and we move forward. It's definitely something that you have to be self-aware, consciously aware. And consciously aware, meaning these feelings as they're passing along. You stop them, you acknowledge them, and then you release them. That's literally how you get through each day.
Yeah, absolutely. And acknowledging and finding the importance of yourself and that value in yourself, because we all compare ourselves to others. You're totally right. And
Human,
but we're all so important and beautiful, and I'm sure everyone looks great in a swimsuit,
exactly. Right. Swimsuits and formal wear, that everyone's just beautiful. So it's hard not to do that, and I've placed first runner up many times. I'm like, oh, I'm almost there. Maybe if I would have had more like this, like she had, or more no, I am who I am. It just wasn't my time. Right. Move forward, learn what I learned, and get better. Come back and do it again.
For sure. Can you share a story, if you're open to it, about one of your clients or someone else who really inspires you?
Oh, that inspires me. And so many. Oh my goodness. Any underdog for me is an inspiration. because even with social media, you see that most people have, it's like this popularity contest. A lot of times I see that the underdogs are posting the best material, the best content. Maybe one or two people may like it. Those are the people that inspire me because they keep going, they keep posting, they keep creating videos. Those are the ones that inspire me. So if you're one of those that don't feel like you've been seen, you don't feel like you're being supported, just know that I see you and you make me want to keep going. So keep pushing, everyone. Keep going, keep pushing in spite of whatever you feel, whatever whatever is going on around you, keep pushing because
Yeah,
someone's watching and someone is being inspired by it. Someone is me.
absolutely. I mean, we have a community of over 250 entrepreneurs, and it's hard. That's like a really hard journey. And I think it's so great that, we can all look at our neighbor and say, oh, okay, I'm not alone in this. And like,
Yes,
okay, they're there too, and like learn from each other. And, you
exactly.
know, I love, this event because we get to like promote all like these cool talents and like things. And, it's all so
It's a
different.
wonderful space. It is a wonderful space. I'll be there forever. As long as I'm in Charlotte, I'm an avid member. Please.
All right, well, we'll do one or two more questions before you wrap up here. Let's see. What is the difference? Oh, what is the difference between performing happiness and embodying happiness?
The daily ritual.
Yeah.
That's the difference. What are you doing as your daily practice? It's easy to show up and smile and be happy, but what are you doing in your everyday life to make sure that you're happy on the inside? So those examples that I showed you about your baths, your rituals, or just sitting outside, for a couple minutes, just make sure that you have time to carve out the noise and create silence for you. That's what I mean by space, peace, happiness. It's that silence. It's that freedom to just be in that very moment. And you can do that at any time, but sometimes you do have to be intentional. Just like I told you, my schedule was crazy. From hour to hour, there's something going on. But I have to be intentional for my happiness because I can't pour from an empty cup. I can't give my son anything if I haven't given myself first, right? I can't give the community anything as Miss North Carolina if I haven't poured into me first. I can't give anyone anything. And so it's essential in order for you to be on your path, in order for you to live out your purpose, it's essential that you carve out that time for yourself. It's not just, it's cute. Now when I look for places, they don't have a backyard, I can't even entertain it. It's not that I don't want to, right? I would love to entertain the fact that, okay, maybe Cuba doesn't have a backyard, but my peace, I need my garden. I have to have it. That's something that I need. If you don't have a tub, I got to pass on that. I need my tub, right? It's whatever it is that you need to be who you are and to be peaceful and to be happy. Find it. You don't have to display nothing for anyone. You have to live it, be it, embody it every day.
I love that so much. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. If folks
Thank you
want
for having
to,
me.
yeah, if folks want to reach out with you, support your work, what's the best way for them to do that?
Oh, I would love it, guys. I'm new to the area, so I am looking for friends, like-minded souls who are, you want to talk aliens, cool. You want to talk food, cool. I'm about that, right? But reach out to me. My Instagram is Right to Reign 18. You can follow my pageant journey. Like I said, nationals are coming up here in September 5th. So root for me. I'm super excited. Also, my website, DeonyaDivine.com. If you have questions about what your purpose is or finding your purpose, or you just want to talk to someone, I'm free. Book a consultation with me. I have 30 minutes carved out just for people on the weekends. So just chat, hit me a line. Also, I'm having an event June 19th. So, I am having this event for the family. It's called the Royally Melanated Family Affair. So it's for the entire family. It's downtown Charlotte. So please feel free to come and celebrate. That's the time that my ancestors were free. And so I think this is something that we should definitely honor and uplift them during this time. So if you would like to purchase tickets, you can get those on Eventbrite or on my website as well. And again, I'm also on Facebook at Deonya Divine. I would love to hear from you all. I'm looking forward to meeting new friends and joining the mastermind. So exciting. This is an awesome year. Thank you, Sam, for all that you're doing for us. And I really appreciate you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. And please share that link with me for your event. We'd love to put it in our newsletter. And I'll also add it to the notes when we put this up on our YouTube channel, Advent Co-working videos.
Okay.
So thank you so much for joining us. And thanks to
Thank
everyone
you for
who's watched
having me.
today. Yeah.
Yes.
You can
Find your peace, guys. It's important. Carve it out.
Absolutely. And I hope you'll all join us again next week. Advent Member Talks is every Tuesday at 4:30 p.m. Hope you all have a great evening.
Peace and joy, everyone. Thanks.